Hi, it's really a challenge to find the best products that can be deserving of your hard-earned money. It may be easier when you have a reliable source like our channel. Actually, our team reviewed a lot of products, analyzed endless reviews from the actual users, and made our rankings based on many factors, such as price, quality, durability, performance, and the reputation of the manufacturer. If you choose from this list, you can be sure that you're buying one of the best products. You can see their latest prices and find out more information about these products by using the links below in the description. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, so let's get started with the video.
Are you looking for the best half-inch cordless impact wrench in your budget? Well, in today's video, we break down the top 5 best half-inch cordless impact wrench that are available on the market. Starting at number 5, we have the Ingersoll Rand 1/2-inch cordless impact wrench. The Ingersoll Rand 1/2 cordless impact wrench has 4 power modes: full power, half power, wrench tight, and hand tight, significantly reducing the risk of breaking bolts by mistakes, a feature that none of the previous models offer. It's also equipped with a LED light, although that's something that pretty much every cordless impact wrenches have nowadays, but still a nice addition. However, Ingersoll Rand went for a 360-degree LED light placed around the anvil, making sure it lights up the exact area you are working on and preventing annoying shades when looking at an angle. IR's impact wrench structure is a patented combination of composites and steel resistant to all kinds of fluids and chemicals you might encounter in the workplace. The kit also includes 2 batteries, a charger, and a tool bag, basically everything you need to get to work right away. In short, Ingersoll Rand's impact wrench comes with excellent features, making it easy to use, robust, and durable while retaining a small size and keeping the weight down, more than justifying the higher price tag. It's not cheap, but it's worth every penny. Moving on at number 4. We have the Dewalt 1/2-inch cordless impact wrench. The second Dewalt model on this list is much better suited for trucks, agricultural equipment, or other heavy machinery. Even so, at 8.8 inches in length, it's still pretty compact when compared to competitors in the same category. Moreover, weight is equally impressive at only 7.2 pounds, especially when considering the 700 feet lbs of torque and 1,200 feet lbs of nut-breaking torque. As you might expect, the price is a bit higher, and it only comes with a smaller 4Ah battery. However, the kit still includes a carrying bag and a charger, so there is no immediate need to buy anything more unless you need a bigger battery or a spare one. But even without the additional equipment, the higher cost comes from where it counts. For instance, the power output is unmatched by most cordless impact wrenches, and it uses an anvil with a detent pin instead of a hog ring that will help keep bigger and heavier sockets on without falling off while the wrench is running. Thus, if you use your impact wrench on larger vehicles or just want a bigger wrench to complement your current setup, this is the model you should be spending your money on. At number 3, we have the Makita 18V LX 1/2-inch cordless impact wrench. This is the first impact wrench in this article truly intended for professional use. Makita is a world-renowned brand with factories all across the globe, producing some of the highest quality tools out there. In fact, no matter the type of work you intend to do with your impact wrench, this one will undoubtedly do the trick. However, quality and versatility do come at a price. Indeed, its price tag is already higher than the previous 2 models, and you still have to buy a battery and a charger, unless you already own other Makita power tools. On the other hand, if you need to buy the battery, go for at least a 5Ah model, since this impact wrench outputs 740 feet lbs of fastening and 1,180 feet lbs of loosening torque, and that requires a lot of power. Moreover, as you may expect from a wrench with such a high power output, it also weighs significantly more than the previous model, but if you want real power, you'll have to compromise on weight. Still, torque isn't the only thing justifying the price of this impact wrench. It also comes with more advanced tech features, including a brushless motor, which increases longevity and reliability. It also offers 3 selectable power outputs and is electronically controlled to optimize battery use, a big plus when using your impact wrench every day in the shop. At number 2, we have the PorterCable 20 volts max 1/2 inch cordless impact wrench. Although PorterCable is also owned by Stanley Black & Decker, this brand has a different target audience than Craftsman. Indeed, it's important to mention that, even though the two aren't miles apart, PorterCable is mostly targeted at homeowners and weekend DIYers. Reports show that they won't last as long in heavy-duty circumstances, but they do perform pretty well with lighter applications. PorterCable tools are very ergonomic and comfortable to use, and this impact wrench is no exception. The rubber grip makes it a perfect choice for amateur mechanics and handymen. However, it's not much cheaper than Craftsman's, considering that the charger has to be bought separately. Still, it's significantly smaller, which is a big plus for home use. At 260 feet lbs, torque output isn't something that this impact wrench can brag about. Nonetheless, it does get a variable speed trigger and all the other small details that its Craftsman counterpart brings, such as an LED light, a hog ring anvil, and a 4Ah battery that will last much longer due to the lower power output. So, even though the Craftsman impact wrench might be better overall, this PorterCable model isn't without its advantages. If you only plan on using your impact wrench occasionally, this one might be a very interesting alternative. And finally, at number 1, we have the Craftsman V20.5 inch cordless impact wrench. With this impact wrench being the budget pick, its biggest highlight is obviously the price. And since both Craftsman and Dewalt are owned by Stanley Black & Decker, you know this impact wrench is a high-quality product, despite the lower price tag. However, you will have to sacrifice a couple of features here. But as long as its spec sheet is satisfactory for your application, don't shy away from this one. Indeed, when buying an impact wrench, cordless or not, one of the biggest questions is how much power you'll actually need. Not everyone needs over 900 pounds of torque on a daily basis, right? The Craftsman V20's 350 feet lbs is good enough for light-duty work, although it might struggle with the really heavy stuff. But if you work mostly on modern passenger cars or will use your impact around the house, do some carpentry work, or any other application where impressive torque isn't necessarily a good thing, this model will do just fine, especially since it comes with a variable speed trigger. Like all cordless tools, battery life will vary widely depending on the use. Still, the 4Ah battery, although smaller than some of its competitors, will be enough for most applications. Besides, it keeps the weight down at 4.66 pounds and charges in only 1 hour with the included charger. Unless you plan on using your impact gun for hours on end, no need to shell out the big bucks for something you won't use to its full capacity anyway. Some other cool features include a LED light that can help even in well-lit working areas and an anvil with a hog ring to keep the socket solidly on there while making it easy to switch. Pin detents tend to be significantly more tedious. Also worth mentioning, it does come with a 3-year warranty, which is not to neglect. All in all, it's not the most powerful gun you can find, nor the most technological one. But just like everything Craftsman makes, you know it's good, cheap but good.
Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make a sure like, comment, subscribe.